Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to the new show announcement show. I'm Bonbon and of course you are very, very welcome. Right, the new show, it's out there to accompany WhatMap, which hopefully you're already watching on a daily basis. This is planned to be a daily show also, although I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail a bit later on. But the plan is daily show to accompany WhatMap. Now I've created this whole neighbourhood, this whole map and a whole island no less, which we'll look at in more detail in a moment, to benefit the new show. And what is this show? I keep saying new show, I should say what the new show is, shouldn't I? It's What Theme. Yes, What Theme is the new, hopefully daily show to accompany WhatMap. Now you've probably got a pretty good idea what's going to be involved here. Looking at a theme once a day, every day, and they'll be going out hopefully at 5 PM each evening, UK time that is, of course, as always. Now, why what theme? Well, obviously choosing a map is a tough enough decision, but getting the right theme and a LUT combination for your city build is really quite a tough call. And you don't really know how it's going to look until you actually start using them. So here we are, once a day, every day we'll be looking at a theme, but it will be a split screen with 4 different cinematics running simultaneously, showing 4 different LUTs using that theme. So hopefully that will help some of you. I'll take you on a quick fly through so you can have a look. And we're using here the custom pavements theme, one I've used several times myself in the past, and LUT wise we're using Spitfire, which is quite a nice little LUT as well. Let's come back out of that. So this is how Spitfire looks within this city. Now when I say city, it's just a town, it's a block, and it's literally only there so you can tell what the city will look like with the 4 different LUTs. Not only do I show this in the daytime though, I've got the camera spins around once at midday and then goes around again at once 7:30 in the evening, which is dusk, not quite midnight. There is just a little bit of light going on, and of course things look very, very different in the game at night. So anyway, this is the little town, and then if we follow the road out and up the hill a bit, and then we've got some industrial areas. First of all, we've got the fertile land. Fertile land is actually the last thing we look at, but if I show you this, so this is the fertile land. We've got some pigs roaming the fields thanks to the wildlife spawner. I can't remember who produced that mod, but it's a lovely little mod. And then in each of these industrial areas, you'll find that I have placed down some gravel, some ruined and some concrete textures, so that you can just see what each one looks like. So here we are, we've got the gravel, the ruined and the concrete in what it looks like in the fertile area. Then if we go up the road a little bit further, we hit some ore. This is our quarry. If I come up and spin it around, and there we are. So this is the quarry, and once again within the quarry we've got some sand over there as well, and then over here we've got the concrete, and then we've got the gravel, and we've got ruined as well. So that's what that looks like on ore resources. And then if we go up and out again, and around the corner, and then off this way we head off into our oil fields, but also our forestry, because you know how the trees change the colour of the terrain around them. So that's what that area there is for, with the forestry. And then this is all oil, and then once again we've got concrete, gravel and ruined, along with plain grass there as well, and what that looks like in oil. So you can check out different colours and whatever in each one of those. Then if we go up and out of here, we'll fly across. Oh, we've got the river. Now the river I put in there because obviously there is water, water foam textures goes on. Plus it's nice to see what a waterfall might look like if you're using these particular themes. and then not much goes on up here, but when you get around here we've got a little bit of detailing in this area here, which you'll get used to seeing, with a fallen tree and yeah, some river reeds and a rock, and the water foam very evident going on here. So you get used to seeing that. Then we'll head back out to sea and go around the coast a little bit further, and we hit the beach. Now the beach has got cliffs, because we need to demonstrate what the cliff textures are like as well. So when we see this, you'll be coming in from this angle here. What you'll see here is a lovely idyllic beach. You won't see the water sewage station over there. You won't see that, that's okay. But yeah, you'll be coming in on the cinematics from this angle here, and you'll see the sand texture, which is always very nice to see, and like I say, the cliff textures as well. And then finally, if we head up this way, we've got, when you're watching the actual review, it appears to be the middle of a giant desert, because we look at it from this angle and then we pan off that way and see the trees in the background, but we're actually like 20 yards from the sea. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything you need to see with regards to the map. And there's a lake as well, but I chose not to do any cinematics with the lake. Let's go back to the town, because the town is where we live. Themington, that's where this is. Themington, of course. Themington Spa, lovely. Right, so anyway, so that's the good news. Is the intention is to do a daily theme review show, using all of those areas to demonstrate what each theme looks like with 4 different LUTs on a daily basis. There is a minor problem though, and I'm going to do my best to circumnavigate this. Of course, I am not a professional YouTuber. The channel is growing, and that is hopefully my intention, but I can only get there with your help, so touch wood, we'll get there eventually. But at the moment, I work 50 to 60 hours a week in my day job, and that's 6 days a week, 50 weeks a year. I'm currently on my annual vacation, which is why I'm able to do things like this and set things up. But the rest of the time, I'm very limited for time. Now, WhatMap, which I put out on a daily basis, that's usually 2 to 3 hours of my time. I'll try and do some of that on a Sunday, which is my one day off. This was intended, being I knew it was going to be a short video, a short daily video. We're looking at about 7 minutes, and it's a fixed 7 minutes because it's fixed cinematics. You can see the same thing every day, just with different themes and different LUTs. Now I thought, oh, 7-minute video, it's gonna be, I can record it in 20 minutes, easy peasy, record it and put some editing in there, and wham, Bob's your auntie. Unfortunately, of course, I didn't think that through very cleverly, and the actual recording of the cinematics takes, wait for this, 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes just recording the cinematics. That's not including the short breaks between, where I have to set up or save the cinematic and then record the next cinematic. So it might be a minute or 2 between cinematic takes. And then once I've got all the cinematics, I've got to cut them, crop them, edit them, get them out into order, and then obviously change the captions, etc. And the 2 episodes that I've recorded so far, each one has taken an hour and a half or slightly longer. That's an hour and a half for a 7-minute. Oh, look, the alarm in the background. Yes, so that's an hour and a half to record a 7-minute video, and I want to put these out daily, Monday to Saturday, which then, if you put in your mathematical brains, that's me having to find an extra 9 hours a week just to make these short cinematic presentations. So part of it, this will depend on how much you want to you want to see these episodes, whether you find them of any use. If you like them, please make sure you like and you subscribe and you share and you shout out and tell everybody in the Cities Skylines community, because if it doesn't take off, if I find I'm getting 15-20 views, or just not enough to make it worth my effort to be spending 9 hours a week, because the thing is, priority will go to WhatMap, and if I find that I'm running short on time, I'll make WhatMap over What's theme, and then I'll have to change my scheduling for What's theme. I do want it to be a daily accompany show for WhatsMap, and if I'm working full-time just doing YouTube, then that won't be a problem at all. Unfortunately, I'm a long way from that. You know, if I can grow maybe 20-fold this year, 20-fold, it's possible. It's possible. But I do need your help all the way. Anyway, that's it for today. That is the show announcement. So starting tomorrow at 5 p.m, we have our first What theme. I hope you'll be there and we'll join in the fun, and hopefully we'll find you the right theme and LUT for your next city build. I'm B Bon Bon B, and you've been very, very welcome.